Hey, Hamies, it's your boy, Coach Smeta. We're coming to you live from our PS3. This is week 8, episode 7 of season 5. First things first, hit the like button. Really helps the videos, gets them out there. Something algorithm, something else. Comment. I'm not Hollywood. I usually comment back. Share the video if you got some friends you think might mess with the content, and sub if you're not already subbed. So we got Iowa State coming up. Another weird opponent. I don't think I've struggled with. I can't remember off the top. I don't even know if I've played Iowa State, but I do know they're generally, a zone-heavy team, and zone teams give me more trouble than man teams because I don't really, man. I can beat man. I can see man. Zone, you got to read. It slows you down a little bit, so on and so forth. The thing we're gonna look at before we get into our opponent, though, are the top 25 polls. Like anybody who plays this game over the course of season. This is the 5th season. Bama is still up there. They're Bama and Clemson. That how funny is that? Oklahoma, hey, the usual suspects. As we go down the line, it gets a little weird. Georgia Southern is up there. I don't see any of the academy schools, which anybody who plays this game, hey, the academy schools, they take over. Those run games, if you don't stop them early, they become problematic, and they're all over the place. They're running for hundreds of thousands of yards, and it's just But right now we're sitting at number 3, pretty much control our own destiny. We get Oklahoma and Texas later on in the season. Cannot wait for that rematch. But it looks like OU just popped Texas, knocked them from number 5 in the country on down. So, hey man, it's usually a trio at the top for our conference. But yeah, if you see your team, comment where you from, where you tuning in from, and if you don't see your team, nana boo boo. All right, so Iowa State. Like I said, it's weird. Like their talent to me doesn't say that they scare you, but for whatever reason, Iowa State is they're solid. Now, they have an All-American running back. We're gonna have to deal with Easton. Ironically, to be 6'7", 237, he does not have a cannon. I think he's only about 86 strength. He does have 89 awareness and decent speed and athleticism, but mostly I assume he's going to be staying in the pocket trying to beat us. The running backs outside of Brock, having speed, that speed is always worrisome, but it's not so bad. The fullback is a fullback. This kid, Darian Porter. Last week we did not defend. Bush and Morris had a tough time with, I believe it was Anderson. This week, Darian Porter, MA 6'4", he's got 4.3 speed. He's gonna be tough for us. They got big receivers, man. Not a ton of speed outside of Porter, so we're gonna focus Porter and then just deal with the size somehow. Luckily, the awarenesses aren't great. The route running isn't, crazy. They aren't jumping out the gym, but they're big bodies, and they can catch the ball. So we're gonna have to deal with those. Tight ends are serviceable. Offensive line is decent, except for the center. I believe this is where we're gonna make our money. We may try to send some things through the A gap. Defensive line, I think we can get the run game going. Linebackers don't worry me. The mics are okay, but that's definitely the strength of their defense. Not a lot of speed on the outside, so they better back up, because if they don't, we're going up top. And they've got probably some of the best safeties we've played in a while. They've got a good crew. Kicking game, average. But that's a look at their roster in general. Like I said, I don't think there'll be any Bush Island Act shenanigans going on. We may man them up at some point, and when we do, we got to keep somebody on top. Wherever Porter is, we're keeping a safety on top. I don't care if it is Bush over there. We are going to protect him let them, get real physical at the line of scrimmage. Offensively, this may be how we roll. I'm definitely going to want to take advantage of our slot receiver matched up with their slot corner and the linebackers. We're going to be working Henry and Goss in the middle of the field, and then just let our guys on the outside. Basically, we're just going to be running like a air raid offense. We're just going to let the guys on the outside go. Like, it's going to be curls and goes all game. The routes are going to come from the inside guys, but outside, simple read. Run game, I'm trying to think, how do I not deal with the Mike backers? And I'm thinking base deals with the backers. So I'm thinking counter is going to be, we may run it 6-7 times, which we usually run it, I think, once or twice a game, but we might get it up there and just kind of see if we can get the linebacker flowing to one side so that we can block him and he's not any part of the play, because he's the one guy in their front who can actually make plays. Let's just be honest. And defensively, we were real aggressive last week, and we kind of got punished for it. We're feeling ourselves after the Texas Tech game. Oklahoma State really beat us up top a couple of times, so we're going to start the game off in our 3 high safeties looks. We're just going to try to force them with the 4 eyes to run wide, and then we're going to mix in our cover 4 and try to bait them into testing our corners, which I still like Bush and Morris, and Jake Tyler, who he's becoming a player for us. We'll see, and we'll try to slowly work them into a box, and then take their heart out later in the game if we can. But yeah, this is how we're gonna start. We're just gonna be softer zones, try to slowly isolate where who they're targeting, where they're trying to get the ball, and then take it away, because that seems to be the formula that works for us, and that's how we're gonna roll. Tail of the tape got us pretty even with these guys. Even Herb Street predicting the upset. He said they gonna come into Apogee and bust our head in. Now, we got 9 prospects visiting, so we cannot allow that to happen. Right now, offense, defense, both looking pretty good. Pass defense, not great, but that was a lot of the last game that we played. And let me see, no injuries on our side. Oklahoma State, they lost a kid for the season. I think that's the center. Obviously, our schedule, you've seen it. We're unbeaten. That last game was the closest one we've had all season. But Oklahoma State, they were undefeated. They're a talented team. We'll hopefully, we won't have to see them anytime soon. Iowa State coming to the game, they're 3-1. They lost last week to Georgia. That's nothing to laugh about. We do have a like opponent in Iowa, and they beat them up pretty good too. So, this whole even thing is, hey, I'm seeing similarities. Looking at our offensive leaders, Galloway, Attaway, Henry. I know the freshman, I know Foster was, he was getting it going early, but tried and true, man, the first rounder. And, of course, Galloway's just been ridiculous. Like 17 tugs, 2 interceptions. He's also running the ball ridiculous. He's probably close to Attaway in leading our team in rushing as well. Iowa, much less explosive than we are. But now Brock is leading them in rushing. Is that the kid? Yeah, kid. He's the All-American. Anderson, of course, we're going to keep our eye on. Not Anderson. We're going to be keeping our eye on the Darien kid. But Anderson is leading them in receiving, probably because other teams are taking the same kind of approach we are. Dean, I'm wondering if he just, to me, a guy who's 6'6", 237 should have a much stronger arm. He doesn't. So I don't think he'll be an NFL guy, but on this field this Saturday, he could hurt us. So we're going to be locked in on him. We're going to try to make him throw in zones and confuse him when we can. Maybe even throwing some Ripley's coverages.
Enjoy the game. See you at the half. This is Denton, Texas, where this matchup's taking place.
I lied. We're in cover 3. This might be a run, though. Not a run. Once again, crossing patterns. Yeah, we got to hit that kid. We're going to try to stay over the middle. Oh, they ran the ball, but I'm here. I'm here. We shoot gaps. I'm here. You don't base us.
Picks up a yard.
Holding the 3. That's kind of what we needed. I'm taking a chance here because I think the rush could come from the right. It's coming from the left. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. That pass was not to that receiver.
And he is drilled at the 49-yard line.
That was to receiver on the far left. I don't, off the top of my head, know. And I don't know what that was. The pass was to Foster. And there was no reason for that pass to be that off target. Oh no, I fell for it.
He's at the 30. He's at the 20. 10. Touchdown.
Now I'm frustrated. That's bad. That's bad. X juice is going.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49.
Now they're pressed up on us. I want to go up top, but I don't think we can hit the throw yet. We can definitely hit Attaway. They're in cover. That was cover 2 again.
Around the 38-yard line.
On us. Okay. This should be 6. Good blocking. Very good blocking. All right, Iowa State. You got yourself a football game.
With a quick throw. And he's knocked out immediately after
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm sure everybody knew the.
And he made it. Okay, that's I don't like that. We saw the kicker. He was a 75 overall, bro. And actually, we're gonna send Goss because he has the speed matchup.
Here they come. Rolls to the right.
Ooh, good juke.
Tackle made right around the 40.
Sometimes you gotta read the pass rush. Yeah, not a lot of plays for 3rd and 19. Looks like quarters. Maybe you can hit Foster. I'm thinking, though, Henry up the seam. Okay, they're not going to give me Henry, but they will give me Jackson.
Quick throw out to the receiver. Tackle right around the 32-yard line.
Okay, if Foster smashes this coverage. Okay, zone. We're forcing it into our dude.
Brought down at the 17.
Okay. This is a very tough play to defend. We'll see how they defend it. They left Henry wide open. My first read.
And for Henry, he now owns the school's record for touchdown catches in a career.
Right there on that play.
Oh, I see it.
The second time that he found the quarterback today.
Dotson just clean swam the tackle. Use the fact that my quarterback is oh, hell no. Yo, go. Run by them. Somebody run by somebody. Oh, my gosh.
Quick pass, intercepted.
Galloway, that is the second time.
Cleveland's got the first of what should be many tackles to come. He's
I don't know what that's the second time that he has.
Tackler, as you can see on that one.
Galloway can throw the ball down the field.
From their own. Ball on their
We're going to take that away again. Oh, it's Verts. Nobody got smashed on the release.
And they bring him down for a sack on the play. After picking up some great yardage through the air.
I think we can get this ball out to Goss. I assume that's not man out there. Okay.
Gets it out quickly.
Oh, good juke.
And down he goes. At about the
hot juking. I hope this doesn't cost me.
He's going to try and scramble. And he's going to run this one in. Touchdown.
I had no read. I mean, there was a high-low, but there was no real high-low situation. Okay.
Themselves with that penalty. Now it's 3rd and short.
Oh, speed option. Oh, Bush. Oh, Bush is a complete player. And he can tackle. Deep. That is messing with my mental. Because it looks like man. And then it looks like zone. And then who's my W here? Oh yeah.
Quick throw, and he's got the tight end again.
Basically changed the play into stick.
18-yard line.
Because it looked like man, and I only had Hudson Henry on the field. Oh my gosh. I don't like when that happens. Because it looked like he was swimming both inside and outside.
Quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit, he's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
Okay. Porter didn't destroy the bump.
He's on the run.
Good D. Good D. That pocket got weird quick. Okay. Hopefully Porter runs an inside route. Oh, they're running verts. He tried Bush. I didn't even have to help Bush. I didn't even have to help him. Didn't even have to help him. Bush just bushed.
But he also has the hands to be able to pull the ball.
Bush is just like, bro, I'm Devin Bush out of the ace.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 33.
Okay, what is this? Under
North Texas.
Under middle field open, but the safety. Let's see. Okay.
Gets to around the 42.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Now they're just
Who's in the slot? Actually.
North Texas.
Oh
is up
man,
by 8.
this could be. Gosh, you got to beat this guy.
Lets it fly. Throws to the receiver. Got it for the touchdown.
Woo! That was a.
For Galloway, that's his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
That was a sphincter clincher. My man came off the corner came off the curl. Conclusion. I'll let Tyler defend this guy. Porter's on the left.
The problem is there's no room left for the receiver to get his foot down for the catch.
I think he.
Oh boy, almost intercepted.
He actually tried me on that. I was helping Tyler. Okay, now we're gonna bring. We're gonna bring them. Oh no, they bombed the Bush Island. Porter beat Bush. Oh no, I was not expecting that. I knew it was possible. He must have beat him bad at the line of scrimmage.
For Porter, he's got 100 yards now.
Well, they continue to
When we do. Okay, our tackle should win that matchup. And we got to the backer. Oh, and we juked the jock strap off the free safety. Pick up a lot in the middle.
From the 29-yard line.
Ooh,
First down.
Are you threatening me? They've tricked me with this before, but I've also attacked this before. Okay. Throw it over the top. I thought that was picked off. That was the wrong Jackson. Oh man. Now I know how Joe felt. That was not Justin. That was Caleb. Oh boy, Justin. That pass would have been, more towards the back of the end zone.
Kicks up, and it's good.
2-possession game. I just breathed a sigh of relief.
The Hokies came into the game ranked 13th. Many said they didn't.
Wow, Virginia Tech, since we beat them down, they have not looked good. Oh boy.
Look, the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
Okay. All right, we're thinking stick, not stick. Screen.
Throws it to the halfback on the screen. Lost the ball.
Oh, Clay. Clay's been a playmaker, man. He's been a
Stripped the
playmaker.
ball right out of his hand.
Well, he had better leverage there, and he just
We come with the schmike, bro. Bow. All-American. Come here.
He started as the offense looks to build on the success of their field goal on the last drive.
Yeah, we're going to take this shot.
He brings
Lego.
it down. Touchdown.
Had to be patient, had to put the ball in there and kind of hold it for a second. But I also don't want a chance giving up this first down. Oh, no. Once again, I'm on stick, not stick.
Hit as he threw, and he completes it. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 25.
I tried to end it in style, but you know what it is. So it's like a Tribe Called Quest. You gotta say the whole thing. My university has class.
Takes a knee. 24. That does it for this edition of NCAA.
So it will be another good win. Iowa State kind of pushed us. They ran some weird defenses where I was reading man free, and there were a couple of times they had a safety just running back like from the line of scrimmage, and it completely threw off my read. And it was a lot of like, cover 3, and then it was man, and they did a good job of mixing it up, showing me a bunch of different looks. But we're good. We're a very good team. We have dudes, and one of them is Galloway. The other one is Hudson Henry. I think Hudson Henry had over 100 in receiving yards in this game. McDonald had a quiet game. I mean, a quiet 100 yards is what I'm thinking. Like, he was just productive. Henry did not have 100. He had 2 touchdowns though. Really 3. Oh, that's what threw me off. He did have over 100 yards, I believe, but one of the touchdowns got called back. Devin Bush. Somehow he gets, I don't know where he gets 9 tackles from. He doesn't allow a lot of receptions. The defense played pretty good in the second half. The first half, we were just kind of letting Dean do whatever he wanted to. I think he had his, he had probably his best game of the season. The All-American, however, did not. He was in a box. And then Porter, he bombed Bush Island. Oh, man. Devin feels some type of way about that. I mean, we get the last laugh, but he did bomb Bush Island and then put his hand up to his mouth to quiet the crowd. At the time, it was probably important. The game may have been in flux, but we got to have a long talk with Galloway about these passes. He had a couple of passes to Porter early in the game where he just, I don't know, Foster, where I just don't know what he was doing. Both interceptions, neither one was anywhere near the targeted receiver. It's like he threw up a phone book or something. You Google phone book, you'll see what it is. It's an old guy reference. But we get the dub. We remain undefeated. Got some tough games coming up. This one was closer than the final score. We defended 62 plays and only allowed 352 yards. That's not bad. But we got some games coming up where we got to be sharper than this. Galloway, those 2 turnovers were ugly. Neither were forced. All the situations they put us in where we could have turned the ball over didn't happen. So I don't know what to tell my man Galloway other than, it's back to the drawing board. We got to remember he's an athlete playing quarterback. Like, he's not I wouldn't call him a quarterback. He's an athlete learning to play quarterback. Like, he came to the school, he could have been a receiver, running back, defensive back. He could have been whatever. He could have been our kicker. He could have been our left tackle. But showing some kinks in the armor, but we'll try to get that ironed out because we do have, this gauntlet. We got Oklahoma, Texas coming up. We still haven't played either one of those guys. And, we must be sharper. But for right now, this was good enough to do what we needed to do to Iowa State. The defense really stepped up. Receivers played well. But Galloway, that's it's like itching, But Gigi's in the chat. Once again, if you haven't liked the video, leave a comment. If you saw something that I didn't see, because I don't see everything. It feels like it because I'm a god. But if you saw something I didn't see, I love calling out the defenses, whether they're stacked, over, under, yada, 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 middle foot. It's football, bro. I love football. And I like making these videos. So keep liking, keep watching. Thank you guys. See you next time.
Hey, Hamies. Hamies. Shout out to Pride by Katana for most of the music I use in the vids. Be sure to follow on social media. I follow back. Links to all that info in the description. For more content, be sure to subscribe and click one of the links at the end of the video for more videos. Please continue to watch, like, share, and repeat. Thank you.